I'm listening. What's the matter? So it was Laertes? Why am I not surprised? And you believe this monster? The Gravediggers are enemy. A treacherous and unscrupulous enemy. He has killed innocents with his own hands. He'll do anything to crush us and sow the seeds of doubt in our midst. We can't show weakness. We will organize a roundup and search every corner for him. The traitor needs help? Nonsense. Laertes has no right to call himself an Aelion resident. He lost it when he defected to the enemy. A god has betrayed Aelion? Unthinkable. Why? Thanatos brings only death and destruction. Your youth prevents you from seeing the whole picture. I'm prepared to understand it. But if you keep trying to help Laertes, I won't be so understanding anymore.
Assessing the situation. Information background higher than average.
Oh, it's you. It's good to see you. What brings you here? So my worst apprehensions have come true. Poor Laertes. I knew him. He was a worthy god. Honest, straightforward, and who could have done this to him, and why? I'm sure you can handle it. But that's not what I'm concerned about. Laertes was not the first Aelion god who changed sides. There was also Nerion. He's imprisoned now, and I'm going to speak with him about his reasons for defecting. The Gravedigger was turned against his will. But Proteus's motives are hidden. Oh, it's a sad story. My heart aches at the memory. But I'll tell you. I've kept this secret for a long time, because my silence didn't change anything. But now I know. Once, a young god came to me. We barely knew each other, because Flavius put him to work at his laboratory as soon as he became immortal. So he spent all his time there. He was a talented and very promising. He was called Lucius back then, and I sensed no evil in him. Lucius came to me with a request. He was desperate. Flavius decided to shut down the line of research he sued. Yes, that's correct. Lucius studied the Oceanids. Over time, he discovered a way to communicate with them and even Lucius was certain it would rid us of at least one enemy. That it will turn the enemy into a friend. He didn't have an exact plan back then. Maybe he just didn't tell me. But the thought of a peaceful end to our endless war burned brightly in my heart. I managed to convince Flavius to leave Lucius alone so he could continue his research. And then he disappeared, and Proteus came to be. Absolutely. At first, Proteus was rather civil. He led the Oceanids away from mortals, freed captured shores, but that didn't last long. Perhaps the force affecting him changed him too much. I think it's important for us to understand what force made Lucius join the enemy. And I ask you to help me figure this out. Find Proteus and talk to him. It's a dangerous and difficult journey, but who else can handle this if not you? I believe you can find Proteus on Naori. This island has been on the receiving end of his wrath for some time. Kill 2 Menars with 1 stone. Help the people in distress and honor my request. Just please, keep this secret. Proteus's story should not end up in newspapers.
We were done for!
You saved us. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I told you, I had a bad feeling about this trip.
Sorry. I should have listened to you. We almost died.
We came to Naori to get married.
They say a union formed on Naori lasts longer because Thais herself gives her blessing.
But we picked a really bad time. The Oceanids attacked Naori. They keep coming out of the ocean. Who knows how many are there?
The local goddess. Everyone calls her the goddess of love. If you move further ahead, you'll find her temple in the heart of the island.
Yes, when it just started, he looked hideous. Like all those creatures. You wouldn't want to see that twice. He was leading a troop of Oceanids, which attacked our group. The Templars were about to evacuate the people. There was a ship waiting for us.
They killed everyone. Almost everyone. There are some who managed to get away, like Karas and I. Gods, I hope they survived.
Hello to you! Long time no see. I wish we had time to chat. The situation is very bad. The Oceanids are but there's some good news. I'm still in the port, and I'll take the people to a safe place if you help them get to my ship. Search every corner. Who knows where the survivors might be hiding? Although, I'm afraid to say I don't think there are many.
Switching to combat mode.
That was a close call. Thank you. I'm Wilhelm, the local technician.
There isn't much to tell. Port Naori was working as usual when suddenly we heard a storm warning. Even though our ships don't move on the water, we still prefer to avoid thunderstorms. Boats often get struck by lightning. I'm not an expert on the Oceanids, I just fix ships, as you know. But I personally think that yes, sea creatures can control the weather over the ocean. Maybe not all of them. Maybe it's just their leader. He was the first one to come ashore. I'm not sure what I expected. He looks a bit like us, but there's probably little humanity left in him. Oh yes, and he was looking for Thais. I heard him myself. He was screaming that he's gonna find her. He said it in a tone that meant nothing good for Thais if he did find her. Oh, I can talk about Thais for hours. She was my favorite goddess. But let's not waste time listening to me praise the most beautiful goddess of Aelion. I think someone could have survived.
Extreme caution recommended.
Warning. This Kelp's level of aggression exceeds the allowable value by 6.8%.
Victory details added to personal file. Updates downloaded. Rebooting the system. Please wait.
Please help! Finally, you're here. It was so terrible. Monsters attacked the port. The Templars tried to rescue us, but they all got killed. I don't know what I would do if you weren't here. Thais? I think I need to find another patron. I prayed to her this whole time, but she did nothing to save me. Well then, once, Thais helped me forget my beloved who died. Ah, you're right. After all, the gods of Aelion used to be people like us. They can make mistakes too. Oh yes, when the monsters attacked our group, he was there with them. But it's so strange. He didn't kill anyone.
Reminder, regular warranty maintenance required.
You're here. Another minute and there'll be no one left to rescue. I'm definitely leaving Naori this time. I won't even bother getting my things. It is no accident that these monsters attacked this island. Their leader wants something from Thais. Mark my words. Thais fight? Don't make me laugh. We all love Thais here. But fighting? Let's just say her strengths lie in other areas. Trust me, she can't do anything right now. She'll welcome your help. Oh yes, like I see you now. I'd rather forget the whole thing. Where do our taxes go? An enemy god is walking about freely and the immortals do nothing. Why? This is outrageous. But don't be offended. I mean, in general, not you personally.
Bastards. We lost a lot of people. May they rest in peace. You'll avenge them, right?
Especially dangerous enemy detected.
Lawrence has brought up his shield. Now he's nearly invincible. I advise you to switch to a gear up.
Evasive maneuver failed. Dangerous enemy neutralized. Sending victory data to Divine Observatory.
Hey! There you are! Come aboard. We need to talk. I'm so glad to see you, my friend. I quit smuggling, as you can see. Simon always keeps his word. I work on passenger ships now. Thank you for your help, by the way. I kept wondering how I was going to save anyone. Yes, I could just take off. The Templar captain gave that order before he died. But I could hear the survivors. If I left, they would have been doomed. Yes, of course, I'm going to pick them up and... Oh, wait. There's a naiad on the pier. She looks like a powerful mage. I'm afraid she'll attack the ship. It's a 5-minute job. For you, I mean. Deal? Oh, so you've never seen them before. They are the Oceanids, sea creatures. They are the most dangerous of our enemies because they settled on our planet and act like they own it. And the Council of Gods can't do anything about it. Where are they? In the ocean. It's time to smoke them out, but how?
Active caution mode. Efficient combat. optimum.
The Naiad is protected by a water barrier. Eliminate her allies while she is invincible.
Probability of victory decreased.
Thank you so much for finding time to respond to my requests.
I knew you'd come here. Thais told me this when she answered my prayers. She also said you'd help us free Naori from Proteus. I don't know. I'll need to contact Thais. She'll want to see you, and thank you. But first, I'm sorry, but could you do me a favor? Yes, exactly. I'm afraid my friend Kayana is in big trouble. She went to Ardos Monastery with a group of Templars. Now that the island is crawling with the Oceanids, they may be trapped. I need time to contact Thais anyway, so...
By the gods. I hope she's all right.
Thais sent you?
Yes, Thais is acting strangely. I saw her yesterday. She demanded that I recall my squad from their mission and send them to Aveston to save her alchemist. She should take better care of her followers. Thank Ailey we answered to Ayanna first and not to Thais. We were tasked with protecting a group of scientists. I promised Thais I'd take care of it once I was done with the mission. She agreed and even sent one of her acolytes to help. We must have gotten too close to something important, so Proteus sent in reinforcements. It wasn't a fair fight. They pushed us back to the starting point and we lost the acolyte. No, I don't think so. She has our equipment and the signal says she's alive. She just vanished. We were fighting so we didn't notice it right away, and now we can't get to her. If you save her, I'll be very grateful. And one more thing. Perhaps. We saw a strange man here. We called to him, but he ran away. Maybe he was some sort of hermit. He didn't look threatening. I'm sorry I can't send my men with you. They are too exhausted after the battle.
central yard is up ahead. According to reports, there should be a lot of eggs. The situation is worse than we thought. There are a lot of clutches, and they're almost ready to hatch. We need to eliminate them as soon as possible.
I can't look away when you swim by. Your fin is gorgeous, and every scale on your tail is resplendent. Cruel fate, Why wasn't I born in the ocean like you? You are more beautiful than any woman I've ever seen on land, and I'll find a way to be with you.
This hermit, did he fall for a naiad? That's crazy. She'll eat him alive. The signal says the Acolyte is somewhere deep in the temple. She's still alive. Did she drop this when she was fleeing? Or was she dragged away by force?
Try to get inside the temple.
It will be a profane union! Help!
Then you will regret
Help!
it!
He's trying to kill me!
Happy now? She got upset and ran away. It's your fault. Do you enjoy ruining people's happiness?
Thank you for saving me. This man kidnapped me so I'd bless his union with a Naiad. Thais would never allow something like that. He would have killed me.
She is the only one who understands me. I'll never find a quiet, beautiful, and reasonable woman like her.
He worships Proteus, too. Ugh, that's disgusting. We need to get the guards. We can't leave this guy alone. He may hurt someone, or even himself. Mistress!
Thank you for taking care of her. I'm Thais, the goddess of this island. Your assistance is invaluable. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Herida sent you to me? Don't tell me. I know it was her. Oh, I love her. I really do. She is so kind. She cares about everyone. Ayana believes I can take care of my island. I'm one of the Elder Goddesses, after all. I swore off weapons years ago. I chose a different path. Why can't Ayana accept this? Would you like to know more? That's so surprising and sweet. Ask. I'll tell you everything. Oh, my age? Well, that's a little embarrassing. No, it's all right. I'll answer you. I'm the youngest goddess in the council, but I'm a few hundred years old. You can't tell though, right? But you already know that elder gods can take any appearance. We all try to look the part to meet the expectations of mortals. Asterius, for example. He picked the path of a scholar, so he looks like a seemly elder. They say he tried to give himself a slight resemblance to Ailey. That's reasonable. I'm the goddess of love, the eternally young and beautiful feeling, so I must look the part. It's a secret, but I tried to preserve my real appearance, unlike other gods. Yes, that's exactly what I looked like many years ago when I just became immortal. Because love is something I know quite a lot about. There are different ways of gaining faith, the energy we require. You can impress your followers with your skill on a battlefield, or you can become a famous scientist, like Flavius, who hasn't picked up a weapon in centuries, if you'd like to know. Of course, I had to get it back from invaders first. Then I arranged everything to my liking. Well, a woman's touch and all that. You know. I believed Aelion needed more beauty and love. So that's what I tried to help with. And I think I succeeded. My order? Oh, I have quite a lot of followers. You can find them in every corner of Aelion. But not all of my adepts live on this island. Most of my adepts are women. They call themselves my priestesses. Some of my adepts are men, sure. They're mostly alchemists and experts in potions. I should have kept a few Templars around. I thought about it, but never came around to doing it. Battle for Naori is the last one I joined. When we found this island a couple of centuries ago, it seemed like the most beautiful place on Aelion. Of course, we all start on a battlefield. That's what our world is like. But sooner or later, every god realizes what they really care about. There is no better place for a vacation than Naori. Besides, everyone knows that unions formed in my Temple of Love never fall apart. That's why it's so important to liberate Naori. The people of Aelion need a place where they can forget the horrors of war for at least a short while. Nothing good. Proteus is tightening the ring around us. Can you imagine? You know I'll be honest. He is so sure of himself, he has occupied my temple. When you're back from Avestan Tower, please get him out of there. Didn't I say? Ah, Aeli Almighty, it's the most crucial thing. My assistant is in trouble. Please, come on, please. I'm so worried about him. I'm helpless without him. Please, he's all alone there, among those nasty mantides. My assistant's name is Melant. He's an alchemist, always wandering around here looking for some herbs. He never thinks about safety. Tides attacked out of the blue. I think Melant was caught off guard. It's all my fault. I should have told him not to go out without guards. Please, hurry. I have a bad feeling. For. They are lovely, of course, but they have no alchemical value. Maybe he's in one of the cocoons. The mantides don't always kill right away. survived. No, I refuse to believe he's dead. Please keep looking.
Someone put a protective spell on you, but it won't help you.
My head hurts. The medicine is in my bag. Oh, right. I lost my bag. How lucky. The flowers are there too? Incredible. You see, they bloom for just a few days and only around Aveston. No, don't worry. When I decided to pick flowers, the town was safe. When I arrived, children were playing in the streets. And then I couldn't save anyone. You probably wonder how I can still think about flowers after that. But I'm glad they're intact. I need to get back to Thais as soon as possible. Take care.
I owe you. Ask me anything you want. Meet me in my temple. Although Proteus is there right now, but I see it's not going to be a problem for you.
Stop! We need... Stop! We need to talk. You don't understand. I'm not your enemy. I must warn you.
Don't listen to this traitor! Just look what he did to my beautiful island!
Shut your lying mouth! I'm not a traitor.
Proteus went back into the sea. How fortunate! I can't believe I won't see this monster here again. I don't know how to thank you. Oh, of course. I'll do everything in my power. Our followers are our main treasure. It's great that young immortals understand that. It's hard to say. Men often get aggressive when they can't have the woman they want. Perhaps he's just in love? Poor guy. I feel bad about him. Oh, trust me. Love can take different forms. It makes us do unexpected things. Not what you'd normally expect of yourself, but no price is too high for love. And I thank you for that. I don't know what I'd do without you. Now if you'll excuse me, I have a lot to do. Just look what this scoundrel did to my temple.
Calls for help detected. Recommended behavior model, rescuing mortals.
Joy fills my heart when I see your progress. Please, tell me everything you learned from Proteus. But he's not an enemy of Aelion. That's what he said. I want to believe Proteus. He sounds sincere, but his actions tell us otherwise. Those poor people of Naori. We've received so many prayers from them recently. Dr. Lucius immersed himself too deeply in a subject that should be studied in a detached way. Then the faith of the Oceanids made him who he is now, Proteus. Yes, they can. It's all about winning over other beings. Many great gods move from planet to planet and subjugate everyone in their path to become more powerful. Look at Thanatos. Aside from the Reapers, his army includes the Verds, semi-intelligent creatures which he enslaved hundreds of years ago. Oh no, I knew Laertes. That's impossible. It's hard to find a more devoted god. Now I see that the three gods who betrayed Aelion had different paths. Nerion betrayed his world of his own free will. Proteus lost himself in his research. And Laertes... Something terrible happened to Laertes. I can feel it. Help him. I'm afraid it's too late. Your friend Marcus was looking for you. He should tell you himself.
You won't believe it! Come quickly to the square in front of the research center! You need to see this. The gods are restraining the gravedigger while Ayanna decides what to do with him! I want to know more about Laertes, but this is the business of the Elder Gods. Try asking Thighs, alright? I can see her in the square.
So what? Is the prison ready? How would I know?
Oh, my poor Laertes. How awful. The gravedigger surrendered. He laid down his arms in front of Iana. And this is how she repaid his trust. She entrusted Flavius with an immense task worthy of his bored mind, to create a fortified prison that could hold a powerful god for an eternity. How would I know? I'm just a little goddess from a small island. But there's one thing I know for sure. Laertes did a lot for Aelion. He came to us for help, and he should get it in return. Anyone who still has a beating heart. Unlike Iana. But if you're talking about a cure for his illness, then I think a good alchemist might be able to help. I know what I'm talking about. I have the best alchemists in Aelion among my adepts. Oh, yes. I'm very sure they could. Oh, if only Laertes was sent to my temple, and not to prison for all of eternity. I know that you care about Laertes too. Let us join forces and save him. Did Laertes worry about danger when they had to defend Aelion? And who will dare judge us after they see that Laertes has healed? Oh, I'm so happy I could kiss you! You won't regret trusting me. I'm no master of secret plans, but I think we should learn more about the construction of the prison. We won't be able to free Laertes here under Iana's watchful eye, so it will be helpful to identify the vulnerabilities of his future prison. Oh, by the way, I heard our god scientist arguing with his assistant before. Could mean everything, or could mean nothing. But Flavius's assistant Tiberius is not thrilled that they are trying to get Laertes out of sight. But Flavius was adamant and said that Tiberius would continue working on this project whether he liked it or not. Don't you get it? The construction project, the prison for Laertes. Someone like that could be an invaluable ally. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Offer your help to Flavius, and we'll see what comes of it. I have a good feeling about this.
Is it something urgent? I'm extremely busy, so if it isn't... Yes, everyone is talking about it. If Iana wanted to do everything quickly and quietly, she clearly miscalculated. The prison for Laertes, the poor god of Aelion, who surrendered to the council. You think I'm a monster? Oh, that's a sensible view. You don't hear that often. Yes, Laertes is dangerous, so I'm building a prison that can hold a god. The task is extraordinary, and that's why I'm extremely busy right now. That was a hint in case you missed it. I've got no shortage of helpers. Iana made sure of it. But you know, there is something. Tiberius mentioned that he could use an immortal's help, but I was too busy and completely forgot. If you want to help, go to the Thandi drilling station. Tiberius hasn't radioed to whine how awful I am for a few hours now. That's not a good sign. A very lucky immortal who once called an elder god a monster to their face and survived. He's also my personal assistant. After all, I can't run around caves and stations myself. Tiberius is like my right-hand man. He's in charge of different activities in the field. We didn't have any disagreements before, but Laertes, for some reason, he really cares about him. Anyway, I have no time or desire to...
Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete.
Come in! Does anyone hear me? Why are these radios always breaking? It's so annoying. Come in! Come in! Tathana...
Hello? I know you can hear me. If those creatures haven't killed you yet, I promise I will kill you myself. Am I expecting too much from my research team when I ask them to check for aggressive local fauna? Fine. Just find somewhere to hide. Flavius will surely send help, if he remembers.
Insufficient memory space. Archiving data. Active caution mode. Especially dangerous enemy detected. Balance of forces changed. Victory details added to personal file. Tactical decision detected. Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%.
Did Flavius send help? You're just in time. The local fauna has yet to take a bite out of me. Not for lack of trying, though. How's my brilliant group? Oh, thank you. Truly, I mean it. I'm sorry, I'm a little frustrated. Let's start from the beginning. I'm Tiberius, head of the research group and Flavius's personal assistant. I'm usually a nice guy, honest. This whole situation just pisses me off. What's the point? Talking doesn't solve anything. We need to launch the damn drill. It's close by. The thing is so huge you can see it from here. To provide Flavius's new project with the best energy crystals, this place has to run like clockwork. There are many dangerous creatures near the drill, so I'm not going with you. You don't need to worry, though. I will continue to provide information support. To bring the drill to full operating capacity, we need to start 3 autonomous stations in turn. But remember, the vibration will immediately attract the Vipers. Or something worse.
Evasive maneuver failed.
Great. We're done here. Let's keep moving.
Reminder, regular warranty maintenance required.
Careful! The Viper is a dangerous enemy. I think it should be safe after this one.
Efficient combat.
Well, thanks. Again, sorry for the cold welcome. Your help was most timely. Did Flavius send you? Amazing. I could never have expected such kindness from a god who does not even remember which of his assistants are immortal and which can easily die. However, I understand. It's very important for Flavius that the prison for the Gravedigger is finished as soon as possible. Don't believe everything that you hear. The Gravedigger is Laertes. It's an undeniable fact, but Laertes is not a traitor. He'd never become a traitor. You hear me? Never. Something happened to him. But who cares, right? We'll just build a prison for him and forget all about it. Sorry, no time to chat. My group ran into a little bit of trouble on Tau. You can come with me on our graviglider, or I can contact you later once I learn more. The situation on the base is worse than I thought. Fortunately, my whole group has managed to evacuate. Aside from us and the crazed Wardens of Elements, there is no one else here. Do I look like a man who knows anything? No. But I'm the lucky guy who has to figure everything out. I'm glad you're here. It gives me hope that I won't die. Analysis of the data shows some kind of force field that affects all test subjects at the station. They are unusually aggressive, and seem to be getting stronger as well. Hopefully with your help I'll figure this out. Flavius wants me to get the data from the terminals at the complex. He's very interested in the last one, near the cage of the aspect of death. You probably don't know that. Aspect of Death is the biggest Warden of Death on Alien. Flavius caught it many years ago and has been keeping it there ever since, studying it like a fly under a microscope. Don't you get it? Oh, you probably don't know anything about the Wardens of Elements. We don't have time for a lecture, so I'll be brief. The Wardens of Elements appeared on Aelion thousands of years ago, and each of them used to be an immortal in ancient times, like you or Flavius, or like Laertes. Flavius is wondering how to keep Laertes in a cage the way the Wardens of Elements are kept. He needs the data from this place. All right, enough talking. The work won't do itself. The terminal is right here. The Wardens seem very agitated. Keep them away from me.
Balance of forces changed.
Hold them off. I'm almost done with this terminal. Judging by the data, the last experiment at Tau was meant to show how the smaller wardens influence the larger ones. It's done. Let's keep moving. We'll need my clearance from here. The most dangerous wardens are kept in this part of the complex.
Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%.
The equipment is overloaded. He's about to break free. I'll get to the third terminal.
Threat level maximum. Active caution mode. Correct tactical decision detected. Especially dangerous enemy detected. Victory details added to personal file.
Good job.
Doesn't it terrify you when you look at a Warden of Elements and realize that another immortal is standing before you? You can scare young immortals with tales like that. If you misbehave, you'll become a mindless blob of energy and will hang around Flavius's laboratory until the end of time. Yes, exactly. It's a terrible fate. A hero of Aelion deserves better than that. I don't think this is a good time to chat, but I'll say this. Laertes is a real hero to me. And not even because he saved my mother once. I spent all my childhood in Lanber, and believe me, this place was completely different back then. Laertes was a true guardian of the land. You didn't even have to call him. He always showed up where he was needed. How often do mortals meet gods? That's right, and I saw Laertes every day. He wasn't solving planetary-scale problems in the Council. He was down here, with us. Means a lot to me. All my life I've wanted to be like him, but we got distracted. The Herald of Death wasn't what caused the overload. Looks like Flavius will be able to confirm his theory. The Wardens of Elements do influence each other, and this powerful field is radiating from somewhere in the heart of the station. And we always keep it... Not for you. Can you feel the special energy of this place? We call it the Cradle. It's where the Wardens are born. I'm not sure if born is appropriate when it comes to Wardens, but this is where they appear. They appear, and then we put them into cages. I can't stop thinking about it. Is it fair that no one wants to help Laertes? He is not a meaningless blob of energy. He'll be aware of every second of his eternity in prison. And then Laertes will lose his immortality and die, like an ordinary human.
Downloaded. Rebooting the system.
I can't believe they decided to build a prison for immortals, but didn't even try to help Laertes fight the curse.
Efficient combat.
Do you see that too? There's a fragment of some warden up ahead.
Switching to combat mode. Insufficient memory space.
They attract
archiving
wardens.
Data. Switching to worry mode. Evasive maneuver failed.
Warden was energized to see how it would affect the Wardens in other parts of the complex, but the process got out of control. The aspect of death is unstable. It's bursting with power. You have to fight it. Quick, disable the terminals to remove the protective field and get to it.
Reminder, regular warranty maintenance required.
I decoded the signal. Just listen. Is that a Warden's voice?
Extreme caution recommended. Balance of forces changed. Probability of victory decreased. Switching to standby mode. Threat level, maximum. Incorrect tactical decision detected. Active caution mode.
Somewhere the Wardens of Death may pop up. They would strengthen his ether body, and he'd be able to break free. One more minute. I'll finish copying the data. Thank you for your help. I need to go to the research center. Flavius is waiting for the data. That bad, huh? I don't know about you, but this Warden's voice gave me the shivers. When I imagine Laertes suffering like this, what does it make us if we condemn him to eternal suffering? No, anyone but me. I'm not doing this. I'll go to Flavius right now and quit this project. Let him do as he likes with me. I keep thinking about... I can't even bring myself to say it. I'm thinking of making an error. You know what I mean? Intentionally. So Laertes can break free, you know? Of course. Flavius will not allow this. He'll double-check everything 1,000 times. But I can't stop thinking about it. I need to resign. I could really go for a ginger ale right now. I need to calm down.
below. We live in a marvelous time indeed. This is the golden age of Aelion, the triumph of science and technology. Gods live among us.
Assessing the ecological conditions. Values within normal range.
Thank you for the offer to sit down and relax. Just needed to cool my head. Yes, much better. But my decision remains unchanged. I'll go to Flavius and tell him I'm leaving this project. Of course, I can't do anything about Laertes' fate, but at least I won't dig his grave with my own hands. Oh, they can die, all right. You were just lucky to be born on Aelion at a good time. An immortal's life wasn't always this rosy. In the past, many immortals were absorbed by other, stronger immortals. They did it to become more powerful. Can you believe that? Don't worry. It happened a long time ago. Something happened then, and voila. It's like a nature reserve here on Aelion. But you can't kill the immortals by absorbing their ether body. There's still one way to die. Let's not forget that a god's immortality hinges on the faith of mortals. When Laertes spends hundreds of years in prison, he will be forgotten, and his immortality will begin to wane until one day he loses it completely. And then Laertes will die. Soon or not, I don't want to have anything to do with it at all. Murder is what it is, and I don't want any part of it. Be careful when you say things like that. I'd say they would fail. To free Laertes, you need to know a lot about the prison. Something only Flavius knows. And me. Who's we? Keep your voice down.
Don't worry. I cast a little spell on everyone nearby. They won't hear a thing, and they won't remember us.
Thighs?
Tiberius, please hear me out. Join us in this quest and help us free Laertes from the prison.
Well, how can I refuse an elder goddess? Especially when this request aligns with my own desires. Deal. But let's be careful. If the plan fails, at least the two of you will be in prison right next to Laertes. Flavius will probably kill me on the spot. Ah, look who it is. I just got a message. He needs a full report on Tau. It should help Flavius pick a place for the future prison. He has looked at a couple so far, but one of them has too many wardens of death, and if what happened to Tau is anything to go by, they would just make the prisoner stronger. Could I ask you for a small favor while I'm writing my reports at the research center? My research group needed to finish all of their work in the Milan caves, and then launch a brand new production line at the Palin plant. An important part of the prison complex, Laertes' cage, must be cast on time. We lost contact with them a while ago, but the signal is often spotty in the caves. I just want to make sure we don't miss the deadline.
Gods should be worshipped from a distance. If they get too involved,
Reminder, regular warranty maintenance required.
Greetings! Finally, the Immortals have responded. Sometimes it seems like the capital has forgotten about us. Do we need any help? Of course we do! We can't do our research when there is scrap metal attacking us. I mean the mechanoids, of course. Some amazing crystals grow in the Myling Caves. We study their properties. Special devices called crystallographs register the changes in their structure during their growth. And you know, the results are remarkable. Well, I'm getting to the point. We wanted to collect the data from the crystallographs, but then one of our scientists discovered a giant mechanoid cube that crashed not too far from here. A rare sight, and still in such a good condition. We were trying to get a closer look when out of nowhere a bunch of mechanoids appeared. We couldn't quite continue our research then, you understand. We had to run. Now I realize that they were trying to... We got away from the mechanoids but didn't have time to collect the data. And none of us will risk going back there now. Someone needs to extract that data and deliver it to Gamma Station as soon as possible. We can't do it remotely since those damn metal creatures damaged the antenna. Now it's little more than an expensive paperweight. There are a total of 3 crystallographs. You need to collect that data before those tin cans get it. Can you do it? That's great! The scientific community of Aelion is at your debt. Now, excuse me, but I have to go fix the antenna. I wish these mechanoids would all just go away.
Probability of victory decreased. Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%.
Judging from the collected data, these crystals aren't as simple as they look. They emit energy, but what kind of energy is unknown. vibrations look like some sort of a signal. What if it contained the knowledge of the ancients? Or maybe mechanoids are using these crystals as transmitters.
Insufficient memory space, archiving data. Efficient combat. Active caution mode. Capturing landscape panorama. Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete. Initializing attack protocols. Correct tactical decision detected. Updates downloaded. Rebooting the system. Please wait.
send this data to the central camp. They should be able to decipher it. Who knows what mysteries will unlock?
Balance of forces changed. Reminder, regular warranty maintenance required. Signs of life, absent. Recommended behavior model, vengeance. Efficient combat. Analyzing system components. Efficiency 100%. Insufficient memory space, archiving data. Combat log created. Requesting updated instructions. Please refrain from rebooting me until the operation is complete. Correct tactical decision detected. Updates downloaded. Rebooting the system. Please wait. Living organism eliminated. Determining a probable killer.